Garbagemanpiper coming to you from the flip side of the studio, my patio. We have got a breezy day. I don't know if you can see the tree behind me, but I got a first impressions video I want to do. Taking a break, my first break today. We're going to try some Ratttays, 40th Virginia. AJ Rattrays 40th Virginia, a pure Virginia blend without the addition of flavors, but with a naturally sweet lemony taste. Not sure what the date is on this one. We got a little bit of bulge action going on. Let's see if we can get a little spritz. Whoa, whoa. Tobacco went to flying out. So, no additions, it's just Virginias, which is what I like. So I'm gonna dump some of this out here, and that probably doesn't work too well in the wind, but enough to get me a chooching. And I would say it's moist. So I will let that dry up a little bit, and we'll have an intro and I'll be back. All right, well, I'm back. Loaded up the bowl. Been chooching on it for about 5-10 minutes. Went over to tobaccoreviews.com, and though it doesn't say it anywhere on the bottom, tobaccoreviews.com is saying it's got burleys in it. Now, to look at the blend, I could say, okay, bright Virginias, maybe some burley red Virginias in there. But an interesting mix. It's like a mismatch of a little bit of ribbon. I mean, here's a chunk. Here's a chunk of a flake. So there's a little everything in there for a Virginia lover. One of the reviewers was talking about it being a Virginia that they thought an OTC smoker would like. Now I'm gonna say I think the quality might be a little bit higher than an OTC blend. It's got a really, like it says in it, with the lemony taste comes through, kind of that little sweet sour. No topping that it says. I really haven't pulled any nuttiness or anything out from burley, but it's just a really, man, I think this would probably be just a great hot weather blend where you just want, where you just want that cup of iced tea with a little bit of lemon. It's bright, fresh. I'd say a great hot weather blend. Glad I cracked it, actually. Rattrays, I really, some of my favorite blends are Rattrays, Marlin Flake, Brown, Clooney, Howl of the Winds, Old Gallery. So this will be a great addition. Um, I I don't know where. There's just a little hint of spiciness to it. You know, I was smoking Pegasus the other day, and John Panzer reached out because I mean it's got several different burleys in Pegasus. I digress. Um, and he was saying one of those is a burley that has a tendency to have some spice to it. And I'm wondering if maybe that burley was added to this, because in the retro hell, I mean it's not spicy at all. It's just a nice. Mm, I think this is I think this is an overlooked blend. I mean, it's pretty plain Jane. The 40 is for a 40th anniversary, celebrating John Alsbury. I don't know if he was the blender or not. But just a really nice Virginia blend. Again, you're not dealing with a lot of topping, so you don't have that burn off when you light it. I'm good if it's got burley in it. But again, it doesn't say that on here. So, I mean, just if you're wanting just to relax, have a nice smoke, maybe on a warmer day, I could see grabbing this. And I would really think that an iced tea with some lemon in it would go well with this smoke. So I'm looking forward to maybe having a few more bowls of this as things begin to warm up. Today, windy. It's just that time of year for us. Again, I can't breathe very well from the middle of February to May. But it is so beautiful out. Let me give you a flip side view. The mountain is so green. We just don't have this kind of green here. I wished I could zoom in. But yeah, you can hear my wind chimes over there. Sky's beautiful. I love clouds this time of year. So, we're just out here on the back patio taking a break, kicking my feet up, doing a first impressions of Rattrays 40th. Haven't really picked up any doughiness. It's funny, my mind tends to go to pastries, like, what kind of pastry is that when I smoke Virginias? But what a nice little lemon, just a lemon accent. Very nice. Refreshing. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I will say another shout out to the Bluefin Piper, Andrew Sorigliano. If you've not subbed him, do so. We got on a Zoom last night, and he's been really helpful sharing information that he got from others about putting together the workshop and whatnot. and I'm finding out too quick what it takes to put a workshop together. Money. So I'm enjoying the ride. I really am. Gonna have a bunch of stuff coming in after my conversation with Andrew, and I still don't even have my tools. So looking forward to that. Put some more final touches on the workshop last night. Hung up some pegboard over in the far corner, just trying to get stuff out of the way. Hung some shelves to just above the lathe where I can put maybe some blocks or some items that I might use during the process. Working out the French wheel sanding motor and whatnot, so I've got to get those things ordered. Looking at using the lathe for the three-wheel lathe buffing system versus spinning them off and on a motor or a grinder. Think I'm gonna use the grinder, just keep it as a grinder to be able to sharpen the tools up. I was thinking carbide, but I think I'm just gonna cut my teeth on some old school, you know, just where you gotta learn how to sharpen up the tools and whatnot. So I don't know, still thinking through the process. I've appreciated y'all coming along for the ride. Appreciate the comments that I've received from Eric at Sea Smoke Pipes. Those have been very helpful as far as height setup on the lathe and whatnot. So there you go. Enough to keep my brain busy on top of all that's going on. Well, there you go. Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper, with the first impressions of Rattrays, 40th Virginia. Sweet chicken, baby. Y'all be safe out there.